Hey guys, this is Eve with Scrapbooking with Me, and today we're going to make our, let's see, this will be our third page on camera, but I had already made one that was just like that first one that we made. So this is actually going to be our fourth page that we're going to put inside the album. Now, we're going to fix the album. We're going to do the binding where it will hold 6 of these page pockets, and I think 6 is going to be plenty. The way I've counted it up with all the different nooks and crannies that we've got here, we're going to have plenty of room to do 30 different journaling spots for our thankfulness journal. Now, a lot of people have left me comments about what I needed to call this, and there was quite a few that said that I had said thankful thoughts, I think. I wrote that down somewhere, but I have no clue. I think that's what we're going to call it. We had more votes on that than anything, so I think we're going to call it our Thankful Thoughts Journal for November. Now, this one is going to be, this pocket is going to be different from the other ones. I told you yesterday it was going to do something a little bit different. This one is going to be a cascading page. So we're going to make a waterfall page on here. I've already made the belly band and hooked it up because I showed you how to make the belly band in the first one, so you know how to make your belly bands. This one is, let me find my ruler and I'll tell you the width of this one. I think it's about the same as the first. The back piece is 1 1/4, and then this front piece, no, the back piece is 1 1/2, and this front piece is 1 1/4. And then it's just the length of the album with a little bit to tuck in under on the other side. So that would be 8 inches is what I made it. And then I put my magnet on the inside, and then I put my magnet under here. Now, I didn't show you on camera how to do the covers for these either, because we've already covered some, so you know how to make your covers and what size to make them. The only difference I did on this one is my little flap. I was running low on black paper for some reason. I thought I had plenty, but I was running low. So on this one, I just made my little flap. This is, let me see. This one is 5 inches by 7 1/2. So I just made it a little short is all. You can make them shorter, longer, doesn't matter. You can make them any way that you want. So I've gone ahead and put my mats on. And now we're going to put the cascading part on here. Now, I went ahead and done some of them just so the video wouldn't be so long. But, let's see, where is my other one? Where's the one that I didn't do? Right here. So this piece is cut at 4 3/4 by 5, and I'm going to double check all this because I wrote my measurements down really quick. 5 by 4 3/4. Put it in your scoreboard with the 4 3/4 inch side at the top, and you're going to score at 1/2 inch. You're going to do 6 of these. That's going to be your little cascading part. And then these are going to be, let's see if I've got these cut right. Yeah, these are going to be 4 3/4 by 4. It's going to be your mats on here. And I will put those measurements down on the PDF and on my blog. So if you go to that link below the video where it says blog post, click on that, go over, it'll show you the measurements, photos, and then it'll also show you the PDF and the Cricut cut. All right, so we're going to put these mats on here. I think I have 2 of them somewhere. Here's my other one. I think I'm going to put this one on the top. And I'm just going to use our art glitter glue. And let's see if I put it the right way up. So that's just going to leave you a little bit of a border around, as you can see. Now what you want to do to make sure you get the back side the right way up is just flip it over like this, because you want your pattern to run this way. This is going to be your top. So there's my pattern, so it'll go just like that. Now you can use these little spots for photos, journaling spots, just whatever. I'm going to use mine for part photos and part journaling. So I'll probably put some paper on some of them, some, you know, little cards or something where I can write if they're dark like that, and then use those for journaling spots. Now I've already got my 6 made. As you can see, we made that one, that makes 6. So now I just need to decide. I know I want that one on top, so I want that one right there. So we're going to put this one down first. Now you need to just divide the space between your mat to put this down. You don't need to go too far to this side, because this is going to be the side that we're going to put on the spine. So just kind of divide the space up with your mat, just like that. So let's go ahead and pull the backing off. Now as you can see, I put the score tape right up at the score line right there. This folds down this way. See that? That's up. This folds under. So what we're going to do is go right up here to the top of that mat, and we're going to go kind of to the center. Whoops, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put some art glitter glue on there so I can have a little bit of wiggle time. Okay. So we're going to go right up to the top of that mat with our first one and just kind of place it as close to the center as we can get it, just like that. So we've got about 1/8 of an inch on both sides showing. Now get this top one as straight as you can, because this is going to determine how the rest of yours run. So then we will flip that up, and then we'll choose our second one. Let's see. I think we'll put this one as the second one. I'm going to try to alternate them a little bit, because these are some bright, bright colors. Now, as you can see, this is going to be the top. I've got this, and I'm going to flip it under. And then I'm going to go right up to the bottom of where I put that one on. And I'm going to butt it right up against that, straightening it up just as much as I can without getting my head in the shot. Because today my hair is a super mess. Okay, I need to move it over just a little. There we go. Okay, so there is your first two. I like that. Then let's see what we want to do next. We don't want to put those two together, so I think we'll go with this one next. So again, just pull the backing off of your tape. Run you a bit of glue or a glue stick, just whatever works for you, and then butt it up right against that last one that you put down there. And just try to get it as straight as you can. There we go. That's looking pretty. Okay, then what are we going to put? I think probably this one next. Let's see what that looks like. Yep, I think that one next. Yeah, let's put this one. Okay, pull the backing off. Put your adhesive on there. Fold it under and then butt it right up against that last one. As long as you keep them in line like that, then everything should be straight on your little cascading part. So then we're going to go with this one. when I can get up over it and look at it, I can usually get it a little bit better, but hopefully this will be straight enough. Yeah, so far so good. And then we've got one more. Let's give these a good burnish so that they'll make sure they stay down good. Okay, so there is our cascading part, and then there's the belly band over the top. So that is just how simple that cascading part is. Very, very easy. Just takes a little bit of time to do all your mats, but other than that, it's easy. Now, I want something on here, but I'm not sure what yet. Oh, there's a cute one with a bird with a top hat on. That's cute. Let's try that one. See what that looks like. Just gonna fold those over for right now. Oh yeah, I think that'll be cute. So I'm going to cut these little tabs off right here. Okay, so let's put him down right there. And as you can see, he sticks because of that magnet, but we're going to put some glue under him anyway. Okay, so there we go with that. Now I found a little container of these little flat back pearls. So I'm trying to decide. Ooh, I think I like that. It kind of picks that up, doesn't it? Or does it? Yeah, I think I like that. I like that better than the white. These are just little scraps of things that I have saved over the years. When the store would sell almost out of something, but there'd be just bits and pieces left that I couldn't sell, then I stash them away in my stash. And I keep them. All right, we're going to put a tiny bit of glue there. We're going to stick that one down. And then we'll just run that right down through there. Those stripes help a lot. Okay, so there is our belly band and our little cascading part. Now we can flip it over here and see if we want to do anything here. I've got all of these cards and things that I pulled out of the paper collection. So there's tons of them that we can use, and as little tuck pockets. I like that there. And then we've also got all of these that we cut. Whoops. These are little envelopes. You could stick that down in there. And then I'm just going to put him right there, and I'm just going to glue down this side and across the bottom is all I'm going to glue. I don't know if all this collection sold out or not, but I know my husband was shipping out lots of packages today that had the Flutter collection in it. So you should be getting yours very, very soon. He said, "What in the world?" He didn't know that I was doing this. I said, "I'm doing a mini album that is with the Flutter collection. People are wanting it." So we can just slide that down in there, just like that. And I'm not even going to worry about a closure on it right now. So then flip this over to this side. And I think what I had to go on this side is I was just going to put, no, that's too busy. Maybe over here. Okay, we'll put that down. And again, I'm just going to use, I'm just going to glue one side and the bottom. And that just leaves room for you to put your journaling pieces in there or whatever. So we'll tuck that in right there. I think I want to put a hole in. No, where's my hole punch? And we need a reinforcer, I think. There we go. And then we need a little bit of string in that. And I had some string right here a minute ago. Let's use some of this blue. So that's cute. Now we need something over here. And trying to see what I've got left. No, that's too much. Okay, I made this little vellum pocket. And all I did was took a piece of vellum, and I'll tell you what size this is in case you want to make one. This was just a scrap that I had in my stash. This was 7 3/4 wide, and it is 11 inches long. And then I just scored at 1/2 inch on both sides, and I folded this part up, and I'm gonna glue it together right here. And then I folded this part, the little extra part, I folded it back, and I just snipped it right here so that I could glue it down right there, and that'll be another little pocket right there. And then I just scored this at 1/2 inch down here on the fold so that we can tuck it up in here in this pocket, so that it'll be another little tuck right there, I think. Let's see. Yeah, and I thought this color went pretty good with this collection. And we haven't put any vellum in here yet. So see, that'll be a pocket, and then when you flip it over, it'll be another pocket right there. So let's go ahead and put this together. Now this is a vellum tape right here. It's not supposed to show. I think you could use your art glitter glue or score tape, whatever. Make sure I put this down the right way. It always helps if you turn it over. Let's see. There we go. And then on this side, we will just put a little bit right there. Now we have these in the shop, but right now we are out. They're sold out, but I have more on order that should be here next week. These are ideal, and then they do have refills too. So if you want one, and see, it doesn't show through your vellum. You can't see it. All right, now let's put some score tape right here. You should see my desk and my surrounding area. It is a mess. I've just got, it's not really a mess, I've just got everything drug out. Because when I do a project like this, I want to try to use as much of my stash as I can. So I always drag everything out to see what all will go. Alright, so we're going to tuck that up and under there. Try to get it kind of even. I don't worry about it if it's not completely. Then we're just going to fold it over, and I'm going to take that glue off right there so that doesn't stick down. There we go. So then we have this with a pocket right there. And then when you flip it over, you've got another little pocket right here. Make sure that I glued that down. Okay, I'm going to stick a little bit of glue right there. I don't think I put the glue up far enough. See, art glitter glue would work on here too. I don't think it shows through. Doesn't look like it's going to. Okay, so let's get a couple of tags to just go ahead and stick in there, since we've got so many over here. There's one, Bloom and Grow, and then on the back side we can do some journaling on there. And then, let's see. Oh, there's one that's got a lot of journaling places. Stick that one down in there. There's one with more journaling spots. This is in the ephemera. These little 4x6 journaling spots are in the ephemera pack. And then we'll stick these two on the other side. So we'll stick these, one right there and one right there. There we go. Cute. I like that. So we've got all kinds of room now to do our journaling, all kinds of notes. I still want to put something on this page. I don't know why, but I do. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is just glue this down on here, and that's going to give us plenty of journaling places on that. So let me see what I want to use. And I'll tell you what I want to use with that. I want to take a little bit of this string off, and this is just a gold string. First I'm going to ink so that it'll be cohesive with everything else. Some people have already emailed me and told me that they're making this album, so let me know if you're making the album too. I want to know, and I want to see all of them when you're finished. So we're going to put this string, not tight, loose, Edith, loose. I want to see everybody's. So I'm going to snip that string off right there. I'm going to put a little piece of score tape back here, just a tiny piece, and pull the backing off. And then I'm going to take this string and put it down in there, and the end of this string and press it down in there. So there we go. We've got that. And then we can spread these out like we want on this side. This has got more journaling on the back. Ooh, let's see. So this washi did not come with this collection, but I think I'm going to use a piece of it to put this journaling card down at the top, because I want to be able to flip it over so that I can use the journaling on both sides. And then we'll just flip that up. And put another piece on this side. So then we can journal on this side and flip it up and journal on that side. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think that is all for this page except the insert, and I've already made the insert because you guys know how to make those too. Okay, you know what? This one's actually not going to have an insert. The reason being is I glued this flap on the front side instead of on the back, and my pocket usually slides right down in there. So this one is not going to have an insert, and that's fine because it's pretty thick anyway. So we will just leave that one like it is. So this one's going to be our first page. This will be our second page. Where is my little tag? There it is. Okay, so that's the first page. That's the second page. This is the third page. You can see I did that one today, and I did it similar to this first one. I don't think I did anything different. I did, other than I put a little pocket right here and then tucked that in. And this is just a little book. I just cut a piece of the extra paper and put some writing paper in there and then tuck that one in there. So that's just a little tiny book, and I'll tell you what the size is. This is 3 3/4 by 4 3/4, and then I just made it, of course, twice that wide, so that'd be 8, 9, 10 inches. So 10 by 4 3/4. tape stuck to me. And then I folded it in the middle, rounded the corners, and then I just cut me a little piece of paper the same size and put it inside there. And then I just tied it with that string and put this little, that's off the sticker sheet in there. This little pocket right here is 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. Now you'd need to add 1/2 inch, so that'd be 2 3/4, and then 6 1/4. So 2 3/4 and 6 1/4. So that I did different. Other than that, I don't think anything else. And I just did another little tuck pocket here, and then this little file folder, I stuck it in there, and that file folder is already on the PDF as well as on the Cricut cut file. So that is 3 pages. That's the 4th one. That's going to take us, let's see, each one of these is going to hold 6 days. So that's 6, 12, 18, that's 24 days right there. So we only like 6 more days. So we're still going to make 2 more. And we might just spread the days out a little bit more and just have 5 for each one. But I want an even number, so I want 6 pockets. I'll tell you what I'll do. I will film me making the other 2 pockets, but I'll do it in fast motion. In other words, I won't be talking through it. I'll just do it so you can watch it. And I'll put information on the screen if there's any different measurements. And then when you get finished watching that one, I'll have the binding system one up right behind that one, so that we can watch that one and do the binding system together. I think that'll be the easiest, and then we can get finished with this album this week. Alright guys, that is it for now. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please give us a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Thanks so much for watching. Bye-bye.